Hello everyone. So today I want to go through my questionable Five Sauce album collection and just talk you through them and tell you which ones are worth buying and which ones are probably not. So, and I have all the albums that I know of except for Good Girls because I didn't like Good Girls. Amnesia, I ordered it but it never came, and then Live Sauce, and then the live meet you there. So, first one is, and I'm probably missing more, but so the first one is Somewhere New. This was 2012. So they say it started in 2011, but it's really like 2012. So on the inside it says, from 2 megapixel covers in our bedrooms, being even more clueless than we are now. Our journey as a band becomes crazier every day. We want nothing more than to make fans and supporters of Five Sauce proud and take them with us wherever it is we will end up. On this EP, we'll finally have something real to jam to, and we hope you enjoy it. Five Sauce family, we're just getting started. Chicken, grease, peace, nipples, lots of that love. Mike, Luke, Callum, and Ashley. So actually, the song was mostly written by Callum. Callum wrote all the songs. He has credits on all the songs. Callum actually said that he feels bad. He was joking, but he said that he felt bad because this had the lowest sales, and I'm like, you should be proud that you wrote an EP basically single-handedly. So anyway, so if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have bought it. I had to say my favorites are probably Out of My Limit. But yeah, I really like them all. Alright, so fast forward like 2 years, and I bought two Don't Stop CDs, but they're different. So one of them has Don't Stop Callum demo, and then Wrapped on Your Finger, and this is Don't Stop, Rejects, Try Hard, and If You Don't Know. And these are probably like my favorite top songs by them. So yeah, this one not so much worth it because it's just a demo, which is it's only like one vocalist. You don't get the complexities of like all of them singing together. But yeah, Wrapped, I guess it's worth it for Wrapped or anything. So yeah, you're lucky if you've heard the Wrapped live. I've not heard it live. Also, if you've heard these songs live, you're lucky. They did not play If You Don't Know at my tour. But yeah, Rejects, Try Hard, and If You Don't Know are like my favorites up there with Wrapped. So that's why I bought these like super mini albums, and this is just the case. The CD is somewhere else. So yeah, this is probably my favorite EP. Yeah, I think this would be my favorite EP. Alright, so next one. This is one of the first CDs I got. The first one I bought, I think it was this one. Yeah. So this is She Looks So Perfect, Heartache on the Big Screen, The Only Reason, and Disconnected. Okay, I really like these, but Heartache on the Big Screen I think is great, and I think Disconnected's like a little bit overrated, but I'm just gonna be honest. But yeah, this is when they had their little so hopefully I'm going in order. This is the deluxe, I think. So it has like a ton of pictures. This is also 2014. This is when I like first found out about them and stuff. And then it has lyrics about the songs and everything, so I'll just read through. She Looks So Perfect, Don't Stop, Good Girls, Kiss Me, 18, Everything I Didn't Say Beside You, End Up Here, Long Way Home, Heartbreak Girl, Still American, Amnesia, Such a Casualty, Never Beat, and Voodoo Doll are the 3 bonus songs. So there's a lot of jokes about like Amnesia, Don't Stop, and Heartbreak Girl, and like, so like them calling each other Don't Stops and stuff like that. So I was really surprised when they actually played it live. But yeah, I've had this one for a while in the CD spot. It says Dorping since one. So funny. But yeah, so this is one of the deluxe versions. Oh, and also there's like another version available in the UK, which has like English Love Affair on it, and like Green Light, I think. So yeah, I don't have that one. But I feel like my favorites would be like Everything I Didn't Say. I kind of like the less popular ones, like Mrs. American, Kiss Me, 18. And then the bonus songs, I like all of them. Voodoo Doll, Social Casualty. That's where my channel name comes from. So yeah, this is an old favorite. I also have the Target version of the same one. So it's the same exact set list, except it has 4 extra songs. Tomorrow Never Dies, which is written by Ashlyn Cowan, I think. Independence Day, Close to Strangers, and Out of My Limit. Oh, and this is the one that comes with little cards. And this is, what if I quit the band to give a cheerleader? I don't know. It has like interesting stuff in there. Oh, and this album is Snap and Hack, because that happens. So yeah, this is the Target version, and the extra songs were Independence Day, Close to Strangers, and Out of My Limit, which, as we remember, was from this one. But yeah, this is really cool. I like, especially like the older songs, like Out of My Limit, Beside You. Okay. Next is She's Kinda Hot EP. And there's 3 songs. She's Kinda Hot, Broken Pieces, and Lost in Reality, which I like them all. She's Kinda Hot really like resonated with me because of like the energy. That's how it's like we're the kings and the queens of the New York scene, and everyone's included, and it's really like uplifting, energetic. I really liked it. And also they released Over and Out around this time, which they wrote with Alex from Walk in Love, which was a cool song, but it didn't make it here. Anyway, so because it's 3 songs, I don't like recommend it that highly because it's only, you're only getting like 3. But yeah, really, really cool. I really like this one. So that leads me to Sounds Good, Feels Good. This is the Target version. Oh. It has Ashton's face, so it looks like, and then all of their faces on the back. And so for this one, I have a ranking. So I'm gonna go from my least favorite songs to my most favorite songs. So my least favorite song will probably have to be San Francisco, because I personally don't like the slow acoustic romantic songs. And then So I Have Another Ass, Permanent Vacation, which was good live. Permanent Vacation, Waste a Night, sorry, but I love Waste a Night, but it's kind of repetitive. The Girl Who Cried Wolf, I think it's really, and I love all these songs by the way, so it's hard to rank them, but they had less writing credits on this song, so I have it a little lower. Catch Fire, Very American Anthony, then A Fly Away. I actually thought that they would name the tour the Fly Away Tour, and then Sounds Like Feels Like, I was just like, what? So I thought that was a good tour name, but, and then Broken Home. So I personally relate to Broken Home, and it's kind of sad that this is the song I relate to the most by Five Sauce, because Five Sauce can't personally relate to the song, so it's very interesting. I'm so glad they wrote it, but they've said themselves, I feel weird about writing the song when my parents are together. But anyways, anyone who's gone through like family troubles like that would like know and relate to this. And I've had like tough times, and like these songs have been there for me. So so that's why it's on the middle of the list, because like Five Sauce themselves can't really relate to it, but I'm still really glad they wrote that song. Next is Vapor. Vapor is very, very beautiful, and I love hearing it live, and I love the violins, the vocals, and it's such a beautiful song, and the imagery and is really great. And then Invisible, it's pretty high. Another relatable one to me, I think. I feel like we've all had moments where we don't know who we are. And you're just like, how am I impacting the world? Am I even making a difference? And I don't know, that's what the song makes me think of. So, I really enjoyed that one. And then Money is pretty high. I just love the energy. And I really liked hearing this live. It was like one of the starters of the show. But yeah, really fun. Safety Pin. It's like pretty cute. Broken girl meets broken boy. And the word broken is in this a lot. Like, broken home, broken pieces on the other one. It's just a lot of stuff's broken. But yeah, I really liked Safety Pin. That was really fun. Then Castaway is really high. I love this one. It makes me feel like I'm on a boat and I'm just like stranded every time I listen to it. But it's like you're jamming on that boat and stranded. I love the feelings and emotions behind the song. It's really, really, really fun. And then the song I lovingly call Catch-22 because when I put it in my CD player, it's called it Catch-22, so the other title doesn't apply. It's also called The Rock, the space between a rock and a hard place, but I call it Catch-22. I love the song. I love the energy. I love the like faster paced songs. But yeah, I love this one. There's not much. I appreciate all their vocals on this song. Okay, next is She's Kinda Hot. She's Kinda Hot means a lot to me. I loved hearing that live. They started playing it at the end of their shows. But yeah, I love the energy. It just brings out good feelings. And also, if you haven't listened to the alternative version, yes, that's fun. You should listen to that one. Next is Airplanes, which is really, really high. I heard that they played this at a soundcheck once, which, no, it's not fair. I never heard this. It's only Mike and Luke singing, I believe, but I think it's really beautiful. And it's in like something like 3/4 time, which is really unique. So yeah, I really love the vocals, the guitar, everything. I think, and it's a good message. Like I like the songs I can relate to more than like the love songs. So I feel like most of my life, I sat on my hands, I don't make a sound that like resonates with me. And then Jet Black Heart, another emotional one. This was amazing live. It was great to have Michael start that song off. Anyway, I hope after watching the music video, everyone can like find a way to like connect it to themselves and see how the song like connects to people everywhere. But yeah, this is another like really statement song. And I hope they keep it in their set list for like years. And then Outer Space / Carry On. So I don't love Carry On that much. It's okay, but they've said that they had to combine it because they couldn't have 20 tracks on the album. So with that said, it's still my favorite song. It's competing with my favorite Tesla song ever because I've never heard anything like it. It's kind of ballady. I said I didn't like romantic stuff, but it's so different. It's like the time signature changes from like 3/4 to like cut time, and like then it goes back, and then after Outer Space you're taken to the beach and you hear Carry On with the Good Time Girl. It also reminds you of Fall Out Boy. Anyway, I love the imagery. Like, nothing like the rain when you're in outer space, and I could just imagine that when I listen to it. But yeah, it's a really, really high favorite song of mine. And next one, I'm going to talk about the most recent album, Youngblood. And before I get into this, I'm going to make everyone mad and say I like Sounds Just Good best Youngblood. Because I guess I'm more used to their old style. And like, it was more rocky and this is more poppy-ish. But still, to be clear, I love all these songs. But I like this one a little more. It's probably because I've listened to it more intensely for a longer amount of time. So this is what it came out. Oh, this came out October 2015, and this came out like June-ish? I don't forget. 2018, so last year. So I'm going to do the same thing and talk about, I guess before I go to my least favorite to favorite, I guess I'll talk about this in general. So it is a style change, and I think it's good. There's a lot of people that told me they just like when you back came out, they just didn't like it and stuff like that. Oh, and I should probably talk about Pretty Love. So I don't know. I do kind of miss their old sound, but I'm still, as long as they're like enjoying what they're making, and I think that'll be like the most important thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the songs on Youngblood and talk about which ones I didn't like, and then go up to my favorites. So, my least favorite song on Youngblood is Better Man. Not because it's not a good song, and you can dance to it, and it sounds good live, that's all true, but it's something that I've heard before, I feel, and like, for me, uniqueness and like originality is like number one for me. So, I'm not only a fan, I'm also a critic. So I feel like this is something I've heard on the radio, maybe by Shawn Mendes or something, and for that reason, it is my least favorite. So next, least favorite, I'm really, really sorry to say, and I might be lying to myself, but then again, I like all these songs, but I wrote Ghost of You, and I will explain why. So, yes, it's beautiful. They play it live beautifully. The song makes me cry. I love it. It's beautiful. But, again, it's also something I feel like I've heard before. It reminds me of like a Chasing Cars, that song. But I like how it's like a 3/4 signature. That's different. And I like how all these songs are very unique. That's a really good, strong point about this album. But because it's something I've heard before, I have to have it really low. But it is really special and a very beautiful song. Next is Valentine, which I'm also really sorry because Five Sauce loves that song and the fans do. But I have a love-hate relationship with the song because I either love it or hate it, because every time I listen to it, I'm like, okay, this is a love song. But then it's in a minor key, so it's kind of giving me like a creepy feeling, like a guy, like an old guy you don't like asking for your phone number. Like that's kind of the feels it gives me. Because I don't, like, tell me a love song in a minor key. Like, there's not a lot of them, which is like awesome that it's unique, and I'm like contradicting myself because I'm like, be unique, which it is, but then I just don't like the love song being in a minor key. Like, it's kind of off-putting, but don't get me wrong, I still really like the song, but I just don't know how I feel about it. So I'm like on the fence with that song, but I think I really like it. Next is Woke Up in Japan. Again, I like them all. It's just a list at the end of the day. I like Woke Up in Japan. Like, puts me, like, makes my brain imagine I'm in a like hotel in Japan, and like it creates a story that you really see, and I really like that. And the vocals are really good. Meet You There, which is what they named the tour after. I love the vocals, the guitar, the energy, the drop. It's like comes out of nowhere. And then If Off the Top, I think Julia Michaels helped them on this one. I'm not sure. Julia Michaels helped that one. Yeah, I think that's a really cool song. And someone said it sounds like the neighborhood song. When he's like, some things are meant to be secret, and like I agree, which is really weird. The influences, like, this is very 1975-y, sometimes the neighborhoody. It's very different. And then Why Won't You Love Me? When I first heard this, it was everything, and then the more I listened to it, it was like, okay, I don't love the structure of it, but I still think it's beautiful, and I love the vocals and the harmonies and how they all sing together, and a really, really good song. And then next, Babylon. I really like it. I think it's a good. See, you have to consider the song like in this form and then live. I really like it live. It. I don't know. I love that it's a Callum solo. A lot. But it's not as high on the list because it doesn't have the impact of everyone in it. But I still really love the song and the energy of it. And I appreciate a Callum solo. Next is More. And I think, like, if you tried to sing any of these songs, you might disagree. They were really hard to sing, but I feel like this is one of the most difficult ones to sing. Up there with Why Don't You Love Me and Empty Walls, I think these are like the hardest ones to sing. So it's vocally challenging, and that's what makes it like amazing in that department. And it's like, it's really, like, even the guitars, I'm trying to think of what band it might be. I don't know, maybe Arctic Monkeys, maybe the Black Keys, I don't know. But that guitar riff at the beginning is like iconic. It's really, really cool. That really makes that song up in a higher level, and I'm so glad they play it live. Next is Monster Among Men, which I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then the more I listen to it, I'm just like, wow, this is really, really great. This is a huge difference between like this song, like, oh, I'm not old enough for her, she's out of my league, to like, don't want to break your heart again. Like, they went from the heartbroken to the heartbreakers, which is like really jarring for me. Anyway, the song itself, I mean, you can't ignore what the song's about, but so it's kind of like I'm saying I'm a terrible person, but then I'm admitting it, which kind of makes you seem less like a terrible person, I guess. But it's really cool. Back to the music. It's really cool how the time signature changes. Oh, and this is one of the only songs with an actual guitar solo, which I would appreciate more guitar solos. So that's why it's pretty high. Next is Want You Back. Want You Back is so special to me. I like it a lot. The song played at my prom, which I was at alone, so it was like 5 sauces for me. Not really, but that's what I told myself. So this is associated with those memories of prom. Anyway, so it did well, obviously. The song got a lot of people back into 5 sauce, which is cool. Or into 5 sauce if they weren't before. So I don't know. It is different, very 1975-y, but I think it's just a good song. And I can understand the fans that don't like this song because it's different, but then I think it's a solid song. Young Blood, which is next, I think is better than Want You Back because it's more like complex, because it starts off really slow and then you think it's like, it isn't a very emotional song, but then it gets more angry as it goes on, which I love that. The bass is everything. I love the vocals. There's a little less of everyone singing this album, which I should point out is a huge change from the last one. So it's more Luke heavy. Okay, next song is Talk Fast, which gives me 80s realness. I really, really like to Talk Fast, everything about it. So yeah, I don't really like the really, I mean, I may like the super slow romantic songs because, although I don't like to admit it, Ghost of You made me cry, but I kind of like the, ooh, we're just having fun, talk fast, I'll take what I can get from you, like that energy. It gave me the Police vibes, like 80s, straight up 80s, and Michael said he thought it was like 280s, and then he realized, no, it's perfect. And it is. It's such a good song. Next is Empty Wallets, a song 5 Sauce Let Die. Because it's very hard to sing live, so I get that. But Empty Wallets is another minor key song, which like really stands out to me. It's the only one that's not about love, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know. So I kind of like the unique points. Anyway, I like the songs about, I never heard a song about lending someone money, and I had to look into the lyrics, like, to how so we see eye to eye. And it's kind of like a bad relationship with someone that you only have when like drugs are concerned, and it's very different, like content-wise, what the song's about. But I love the effects, the samples, the bridge. Like Michael did such a great job. And moving along, which is really, really high on my list. I love the bass, first of all. I think I'm a big bass person. So I think that's what really got me. Again, it's another moment where you're like, oh, if I saw this, like, is it wrong if I tell you that I love you even though I never do it when I'm sober? Like, that's kind of like, ew. But you know, at least they're, you know, admitting it, which is good. But, so the lyrics are kind of just like, oh, but then I love the feel, I love hearing this live. So it's really, really high on this list. So, then I'm gonna stress again, I love all these songs, but my top pick would have to be Lie to Me, which is also Luke's favorite song. It's not the reason why. So when I first heard Lie to Me, I didn't like it. I was like, what is this? It has no nothing. It's very short. It didn't give me anything, and I just didn't listen to it closely enough, because the next time I listen to it, I'm like, this is the best song Five Sus has ever made. So I said I didn't like the emotional ones and stuff, but I can relate to not being like reciprocated and things like that. So it's really speaks to me, although I've never like experienced, what the song speaks of. But it's beautiful, so simple. I love it live, and Luke did really well with the vocals. All of them, especially Luke shined on this one. But yeah, I can't recommend it enough. So now back to which one of these is my favorite. So the reason why Youngblood is not my favorite is because the songs were very like different from each other, but the content was like the lyrics wise were only about like relationships, as far as I understand, because there's a lot of things I don't understand about this. I'm still like breaking it down. At this, we've got divorce, we've got depression, we've got diverse messages in here, which may not be as like from the heart or something, but that's more what I'm interested in. So I have to recommend this one more. But it depends on your taste. So if you like poppy music more, you like rocky music more, and then if you like pop combined with rock, let's go with this one. Personally, my favorite type of music is pop music combined with rock music, and I feel like this is the epitome of that. Listen to Kiss Me Kiss Me. It goes from a heavy rock solo or guitar solo to Kiss Me Kiss Me, and it's like, whoa, what happened? So that like duality, which I also see, this is an extreme, but in baby metal, how they go from like, oh, super cute to da da da. I just love that, and that's why like they're my favorite band. So yes, my breakdown. So yeah, this would be my favorite one that I most highly recommend. And then I also do really like Youngblood. And then my favorite EP would be Don't Stop, with The Rejects, Try Hard, and If You Don't Know. So I just went through all my albums, just to break down what I liked, what I didn't like, and hopefully you give all of these songs a listen so you can form your own opinion. And yeah, to be clear again, just because I didn't like a song as much doesn't mean I still don't really like it. Let me know your favorite 5 songs. Thank you so much for watching. Life's not out to get you.